All right. Hello, this is Jacob, otherwise known as JayJax. We're back with presumably the end of HellBlade Senua's Sacrifice. We had some crashing issues last time. I updated my drivers. I did a little bit of research. It seems like a lot of people are having trouble with NVIDIA graphics cards, which is what I have on this computer. So we're gonna try to get it done. It only crashed twice. It's crashed 3 times in the entire playthrough. We're hoping that we can power through it, push on, persevere. Let's knock this out. All right. So where we are at present is we just dropped Dillion's head down into a chasm, and that was a big problem. So we just got here and we're on our way down. We're not giving up. There's still a big scary beast chasing us who seems to do most of his chasing in the darkness.
The lights run out. She'll die. She can't. She'll die. She has to. She can't.
Okay.
She's going to go through anyway. The light will warn us. The darkness will speak. And she'll die.
Is there a way that I can light this torch? I can't stop that waterfall.
Faster, faster, keep it, keep it.
I don't know how to do this part. Let's see if we can go back and retrace our steps. Ooh.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild, the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rain, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest. To ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
I guess I need to somehow get this bridge down. Maybe I can go to the other side. Oh, there's some interesting voices happening right now. Which is strange because they're not the normal voices that she hears. Okay, so I don't see it being terribly dark here.
She can do it. Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. She can't get through. She has to do it. Force it. Get up, get up. What are you doing?
Oh. And I had already lit this. So boom. Nice. This doesn't look all that dark, honestly.
Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. What is she doing? Stop. Stop. Keep going.
So this is going to make more shadows, which might complete that visual puzzle. There we go. Got it.
She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Keep the torch alight.
Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her.
Oh no.
But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth.
Oh, I don't
runes
like
for
all these
healing and
hands.
health, runes for perception and power. Like
Why are
Sigurd,
these a thing?
the greatest young warrior of the north, use all the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
Come back to me. Come back.
Oh, hold that torch up, girl. Hold it up. Hold it up.
Come back to me.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm coming.
Oh no.
The light is there. It is. Cillian! I see you! The beast has Cillian. No! It's time. You're not taking him from me!
I will be Senua.
Think.
I can smell your
No!
You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him!
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot in hell.
Has to fight him. Fight! Fight Cillian!
Come into my shadow.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay, so it's just heavy attacks that get through his skin.
He's breathing darkness!
Oh.
Look! You must find him now!
Oh. As long as you kind of keep your finger on the dodge button, this is totally manageable.
Find him!
Come on, buddy. Come on out now. Oh! Did he get me? He got me. He got my ass. That hurt. Dodge. Oh, dick. Excuse me? I was out? Get up! Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just... Okay, we're good. We're good. Ooh. Oh, this, like, the way they do this darkness is really cool. How they... Ooh! Is he dead? Did I legit just kill him? Oh no! Oh no! I mean, this is all cutscene, like, I'm fine, right? Whew.
People think of evil as an unnatural,
Got him.
invisible,
Got him.
and so invoke the gods for protection.
Blink.
But evil can come from the hand behind the gods.
Blink.
A familiar hand,
Alright, we're good.
cold and cruel. He tried to fix
That
it
fight
with
was fun,
his
though. I enjoyed that fight.
rituals. Kept her trapped in that hole.
It felt fair,
She couldn't say
honestly.
which was worse. The darkness. Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left. Headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul,
Ooh.
even if this time she can't save her own.
That blackness is like writhing on her arm, which is weird because I didn't die. So this is like a story-related bit.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it will focus your mind on this quest. For without it, I fear you would have let go of his life. All this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago.
I love how we don't actually have to backtrack our way up, and it
But
just
you
shows us up
encountered your
here.
darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain.
To trust him.
As deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him. Follow it.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
Else can she do?
I know. So that darkness is more on her arm than it was. I think that's noteworthy. It was always on, like, up to my elbow.
What? The gate. Hella's gate. Hella's gate. Hella. She's there.
Okay, so we go...
You've been waiting.
I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hella's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian.
I'm here for Dillian.
I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
Is this... This is like the way forward, so we're gonna go back.
It's broken.
Maybe this will be more of the story.
She can't fix it. She's done it before. She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she
Yep.
do it? There must be a way.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
I kind of expected a combat situation in that room, to be honest. So it's noteworthy that I can get up here, although I don't see anything to do. This might just be a vantage point, a vista for the rest of the puzzle. Oh, wait.
She did it.
Okay, so I need to find different vistas to put that bridge together. We've been here before. Not to this location, but we've solved these puzzles before. Maybe now? There we go. I'm gonna say this. Everything has seemed very claustrophobic thus far. Except for the combat sections.
Don't give up. Don't give up. He's down. Finish it. Strike. Go! Fight. You lose. Focus. It's the only way. You're close.
Boom. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is a little bit of an issue in my eyes from a design perspective, that you can kind of tell what every room is used for. I mean, I knew there was going to be combat there before there even was. Simply because, again, see how this room is so claustrophobic? Like, it's so obvious there isn't going to be combat here, that they're kind of falling victim to the same design choices time and time again.
No one can bargain with Hela. What does Hela want? What can she give her?
Like, yeah, this is a huge room, but we have like no room right here, so it's probably not going to be combat, simply by virtue of the fact that it wouldn't fit here.
She has a warrior soul. What more?
I just played too many video games. I mean, that's also entirely possible. I can generally see this stuff coming from a ways out. And I acknowledge that too. I mean, these might just be me seeing patterns in other games.
She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight her. Be powerful. The final battle. Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is.
So I need to cross.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our
Got it.
duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
All right, so they highlighted this door behind us,
She has the sight.
which is
She can see.
Which is curious because... Oh, wait, there's a third thing. I need to go in a different direction? Oh, wow, there's a bunch more.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see it.
That's neat. Because it didn't construct anything. It just changed. Like, that's a cool change to the formula a little bit. I mean... You know, the debate is too little too late, depending on how much there is left in the game, but I thought that was cool. Definitely a cool way to use the illusion mechanics we've dealt with thus far. Couple different paths. This door doesn't open. Oh, here's some of that story. We'll lock this up.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves.
You guys really feeling this
Eagles
narrative.
will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
This is just to make backtrack easier if I choose to do that. I'd like to take an opportunity to kind of applaud the voice acting too in this game. That's something that I haven't touched on much, but I was literally just thinking it when that guy was saying those lines. Is they really killed it. I mean, the actors specifically, the performers that did the parts of the characters, as well as just voice actors, they really killed it with this. This is fantastic. So here's a combat segment. Yup. Ow! I'm sorry, you swing vertically, dude. Oh, shit. So you just got to keep rotating around these guys to the right. And you counter even their pseudo-horizontal swings. Oh, shit. God damn. Ow. Shit.
Take him down.
They're really hammering home the whole, there's a brand new enemy behind you. It's scary. I would like to see some more enemy types that maybe have a little bit more strategy. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'd like to see some more enemy types that required a little bit different strategy to beat. That way, a lot of these combat situations do feel like they're getting a little samey. Because, you know, I kind of have established a bit of a formula for beating each of the enemy types. And it's sort of relying on the whole jump scare thing to get damage across. Which, again, maybe this game was never meant to be focused on combat necessarily. It's entirely possible that was never supposed to be the focus. And the game holds up even without it, honestly. The story is really good. But I will say, when you add this sort of combat in there and give it an in-depth system, you kind of need to go all in. Yeah, I agree. No, the combat's great. The combat's really good. I just want to see a few more enemy types, because it does kind of get to the point where I'm following a routine. Like, I know how to deal with each enemy. Like, parry, melee, heavy, heavy, melee, heavy, dodge. Because, okay, see, I fucked up the dodge, but like, this guy is going to be oh, shit. I didn't parry. I didn't parry. See, as soon as I talk about knowing what I'm doing and having a formula. These guys are just parry. Oh shit, 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 shit. Light, light, heavy. Boom, boom. Parry. And so this guy gets knocked down by heavies. And then you focus.
You can do this. Take this. Go again. Down.
Pretty much everybody gets murdered by heavy attacks. But see, I feel like a lot of the difficulty in that situation was the fact that a lot of the enemies were just kind of spawning behind me.
Behind you. Finish this. Finish it. They're overwhelmed. Just got to lose.
See, like, a lot of the difficulty of that fight was just that there was a bunch of visual noise going on. Which, again, you know, it's thematic, but...
She's getting closer to heaven. She's going to...
So this is Hela's Gate?
Wait. Wait.
What?
What happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't want
too.
to die. I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone,
Okay.
even the gods will die.
We don't want to die. We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop.
Turn
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Why is she going? Stop.
Senua,
Stop.
stop.
What happens to us?
Oh, the voices are not feeling this strategy.
She's got to die. She won't stop. Stop. Stop.
Even death may die. Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone. Stop.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
Oh.
Afraid. Like like children scared of the dark.
Oh.
Was I?
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
Oh shit. So do I not have voices anymore? They were occasionally somewhat helpful.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that.
Oh, this is all the things I've found.
Knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape.
Huh.
This is her hell.
Keep my finger on the parry button at all times. Oh, her face paint's off though, so this is a flashback.
Wait,
Mother!
don't be like this. Turn away, Senua. Turn away, Senua!
Oh, who's this
You see
dude?
it, Senua? You see the darkness, faces of fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
Is that her father?
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
F the gods?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too.
Oh, so did her dad burn her mom at the stake? To try to cleanse her and oh shit though? And is that voice her dad then?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation.
Oh, that's Hella.
Of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother.
So the sword's out, but I can't swing it. So I don't think this is a combat thing.
Was too weak to fight the darkness.
Actually, there's probably some combat situation
You
right up
tortured
here.
her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
Ooh.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
JayJax is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
You gotta give these guys a little bit of space. Heavy attack will knock them down. Oh. They're just dying to like one attack each, so I'm wondering if my lightsabers reach full power. Oh shit. Come on, voices. Really need you before that. Oh, buttfucker. Oh, shit.
Behind you.
Can I just get the camera panned out like a little bit? Actually, let's just back up to this wall. This is perfect. Who wants to taste? Okay, we're good, we're good. Shield bash? Parry. Melee. Heavy. Heavy. Oh, we're not meleeing it again. Okay. Damn, okay. Let's corral. Let's corral him a little bit. Oh, shit. We gotta kind of get them in one group so that we can deal with them one at a time. Oh, in the face, though. Okay.
Watch out.
Haha, dick. Oh, fucker. From downtown. Excuse me, I had dodged that. I'll burn the focus on this just jackass. Okay. Come on, charge into this wall so I can three-shot you with heavies. I am sorry. I'll just focus and do it anyway. Jump kick, bitch!
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Oh shit. Blinking a bunch now, because if we do another combat section, my eyes just might implode.
The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of the by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed.
believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillian's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillian, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Okay, new enemy type. Oh, this is the fire giant. I got it. So this is the beast. Are there really other enemies? Oh my god. The bird guy too? I just got to get rid of the giant dog thing. So it's just 2 bosses at a time, huh? Oh shit. Let's go. I blocked that, but shit. Come here, big guy.
Dillian! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies.
Where's Dillian?
I know he's here.
Get over here, you
You
big
took
old
him
rock
from me.
bitch.
You have him.
Dillian is gone. Dillian is dead.
Stop running.
Let him go now. I warn you.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me.
Betrayed your own
Come
father.
on.
You betrayed the gods in search of Dillian, in search of love. Look where that's got you.
Behind you.
Let go of the battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillian.
Behind you.
Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Okay. Let's get our back to the wall real quick. Let's regen a little health. This guy's coming. Oh shit.
Watch out.
Okay, god damn, there's so fucking many. Fucker, am I? I'm not. I can't be supposed to die here, right? Am I? Oh, god damn it. Holy shit.
Behind you.
Oh, fucker.
Watch out.
I couldn't block because... Whew. So much visual noise.
You've done enough. Stop. You're killing yourself.
No.
You're going to die.
Oh, shit. I was blocking that, 100%.
Go off, tell you.
No!
Go off your battle.
Be careful, Sam.
Oh, shit. There's no way I could have beaten that, right? I just got an achievement called the final battle. Like, there's no way. That's just too many. But again, even the final battle was just a shit ton of enemies that I've been fighting all game. Preceded by a boss rush of fight the 3 bosses at the same time. It's not over though. Oh, Hella, she took my sword, dude. The hell? Give me back my lightsaber. Hey. All right, so Senua was about to go Super Saiyan. Is that what I'm getting? Oh no, she busted up.
You're alive. And there's no doubt. And you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Dorian.
Oh no. She's laughing?
Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it's him. I know you have him.
Ooh.
Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release him.
That's a sweet deal. I mean, because Senua clearly whoops ass. She just beat up like 70 of your dudes. This is clearly somebody you want on your team at Ragnarok. Because as long as she keeps that focus bar filled, she's unstoppable. Can I at least have my lightsaber back, though?
But if you won't, you will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest.
Not quest. I've noticed a couple inconsistencies with the subtitles in the voice acting throughout the course of the game. It's funny that that's just a blatant typo. No fear, no hate, not quest. That's funny.
You will have no power over me.
Oh. 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 But
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death.
oh. There's Dillian.
Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is...
I'm convinced that this is just video, like full motion video. Like, look at this guy. Are you kidding? That's not...
When our time comes, we must look death in the eye.
It's just a dude, right? Like, this isn't graphics.
As a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
So is she gonna get up? That head's having like weird collision, it looks like almost. Like the head wasn't moving at the same rate the hands were for a second. I don't know how accurate this is, but this is a weird portrayal of Hela. I mean, I'm into it. I'm super into it. But it's unique, for sure. I mean, if this is accurate to the mythology, then that's cool, and it's interesting that she hasn't been portrayed this way in other forms of media, but this almost like blank slate is pretty terrifying, to be quite honest, as well as I believe she should be.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea.
So she's dropping him off the edge. So that was the lesson there, is it? Okay.
The leaves.
That she needed to let him go.
Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Does... Oh, I heard somebody say hella. Is this...
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
We have another story to tell.
Go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
So Hella's dead, it looks like.
Goodbye.
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping
Right.
what you need is behind every door. Each time you get hurt, I don't want you to change. 'Cause everyone has hope.
I'm so confused by that ending. Yeah, like I don't know. I didn't feel any kind of closure. For a game with such a compelling narrative, and I can't call it anything other than compelling. I really wanted to get a little bit more out of, like, did she kill Hella? Like, when did they trade bodies? When did they trade back? I guess the ending is she just realized she didn't need to save Dillian in the first place. Yeah, I 100% agree. It clearly looked like it was setting up for, and maybe there is, maybe there's a different ending, because if you recall, I walked through that circle, and all the little glyphs that I had found were illuminated in white, and all the ones I hadn't found were red. I noticed that pattern last episode when I was rewatching it, just for bits and pieces. I generally rewatch them just to check quality, like every little bit. But it looks that every time you focused on one of those circular things that told you a story, its glyph lit up in that whole circle, and that like showed your progress, right? And that same circle showed up as I was walking into the end. But I don't know. Does it have multiple endings? I mean, I kind of want to look up to see if this game has multiple endings. I don't want to see what the endings necessarily are. Senua sacrifice. So there is a secret scene that occurs if you get all of the things. I'm not looking at... I'm just reading an article about it. They're saying the first line is, the final battle was surprisingly cathartic. Nah. Hope that's not let over other. So I guess, so what I'm gathering, and I didn't look up anything about the alternate ending. Maybe I'm missing too many of those red things to just go back, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, this isn't the sort of game you play through multiple times, you know? Like, maybe sometime I'll watch the secret ending on YouTube, or something. I don't know, honestly. I'm trying to formulate an opinion here. Or rather word it. This is cool, though. This little shout out. Like, if you like to find out more about psychosis and mental health difficulties, like, that's cool. Like, pay attention to that. That's definitely, you know, one of the primary hooks of the game, and definitely a message worth getting out. But my issue is, and I'm going to wait to see if we get a post-credit thing, because it was... The only reason I'm so disappointed by, like, the is it even a cliffhanger ending? Oh, I can't even continue. That game is over. Holy shit. So you don't have a new game plus file. You just start over. That's interesting, kind of. But so here's my point about it. The reason I'm so let down by the ending, and I am, I can't hide that. The reason I am so let down by the ending is because the narrative of the game was so compelling. It wasn't particularly clear-cut, nor was it even particularly clear in a lot of places. But it was presented in such a way that I was really interested in finding out what was going on. Like, I wanted to explore a little bit more of Senua's psychosis. I wanted to, I liked that. And I wanted to explore more of it. And then when it kind of just let off, like, the whole body swap thing, I didn't get. What I'm gleaning from the whole thing is it was a figurative story about her coping with the loss of Dillian, and that at the end of the game she realized that she needed to let him go, and she did. And so then when you view it that way, you can take all the actual physical imagery with a grain of salt, because you can say maybe this was all in her head, maybe this is all figurative, maybe Hela didn't kill her, that's just like a figurative death. That implies that, something deeper. And that's great that it leaves all of that on the table. And up to interpretation. But the problem is, and the problem remains, that they still framed it for the first 90% of the game as this super cool heroic story about some chick who's trying to rescue somebody else. And so the twist of it being it was just about her getting over it kind of is a slap in the face to the story. It's like if you beat Mario, the original Mario Brothers for the NES, and your princess is in another castle, your princess is in another castle, and you beat World 8, and you open the bag and it's a mirror and it says the princess was you all along. No, fuck that. I want a princess. That's what I've been working towards. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just... Like, you're the princess all along and you have a... No. Like, I don't want a twist that... Like, I want twists that subvert my expectations. But I don't want to be working towards a goal for 8 hours just to have it kind of undercut like that. Is that I think that's fair. Like, I was disappointed that we didn't see Dillian. I wanted to see Dillian's soul kind of float away, and then I wanted to see her say bye to him and then walk away. You know, if we'd had the same ending we got, but like maybe when she dropped Dillian's head, if his soul would have came up and she would have said goodbye or something, and then maybe she would have like woken up, you know, or I don't know. I mean, there's a dozen different ways you could have fixed that, but it doesn't really change the fact that you never accomplish the goal that you've been building up. You know, you're wanting to do a thing. The whole goal is save Dillian. And honestly, when the narrative kind of leaves you wanting like that, in my opinion, it kind of highlights. It does nothing but highlight the weaknesses of the game design from a gameplay perspective. Like, when I'm kind of like meh about the story, then I go back to the combat, and I'm like, the combat was sick for those 4 enemies. I mean, the bosses changed it up, kinda. You know, and the puzzles were cool when I did them, but they were kind of they kind of felt samey near the end, and a lot of them were without decent clues and were kind of I'm really not happy about the way they framed that beast puzzle near the end. The fact that you just have to kind of you see this highlighted staircase down, and you have to just like turn towards what is an innocuous corner and find that there's a staircase up. Like, it wasn't particularly intuitive. That might have just been something I didn't see. Maybe 98% of other people that played it saw it without question or saw it without difficulty, and that's possible. So would I recommend this game to somebody? Yeah, I think I still would. Despite the fact that I have kind of a weird taste in my mouth about the ending, I do see where they were going with it. I do see the purpose of the game. I do really think it's cool how they framed her, the trouble she was having mentally. I think that's great. I really do. A message like that doesn't really exist anywhere in gaming. So I think it's cool that they framed her psychosis like a superpower. I think it's cool that they brought on mental health experts to advise. So I would suggest it. However, I would have to call this game missed potential. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from this. Is that this game could have had me feeling goosebumps for 3 weeks solid had it hit on that ending narrative point. But it really didn't seem to. I want to know what HellBlade feature is. Is that just like a? Is that like a movie thing? Let's check this out. It might be nothing. I just don't know. Following contains spoilers. We recommend watching after completing HellBlade Senua. Okay.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming.
So this is just like a cutscene. Okay.
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner
These are the
eye.
mental health advisors. See, I see this,
Each one of us is always dreaming.
and I think of these cool God of War type fights. Like, I never fought
We
Hela.
only see what our inner eye creates for us.
That's a bummer.
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted,
You have to accept that yours own might be too.
that yours might be too.
Yeah. Oh, is this like a... Oh, interesting. Wait.
HellBlade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision.
Is this
quest
like a...
surviving
We can
terror.
watch this. I'm
But
okay
what
with
sets
this.
our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
You got a
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her.
little cookie that I'm gonna eat.
She's getting
The original idea for HellBlade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind.
Where was that enemy
To
with
do
like
so
the
would
half
mean
face?
psychotic
Where was
mental
this?
illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In HellBlade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
So this is just like a making of type thing.
Zenua's daughter.
I should go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history.
Scotland
and
end. Did you
so
see
I
the
made
typo?
Orkney
That's so
Senua's home
funny.
And set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle.
What?
I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
So is there like a... Can I see how much of this I've watched? I'm not really trying to get into a full documentary on stream though. Okay, well here I'll if I'm missing some of this, then I'll then we can go back to it. But that'll be do some research. I didn't know how long that was gonna be, and I didn't want to watch a full 45-minute documentary on stream. So what is it? We've still got plenty of time. Okay, well, I am going to, for the purpose of clarity, I upload all of my streams, just the raw footage, onto my YouTube page, and it does it by stream. So I will probably, I mean, I can play a little bit of Souls. I can play, I'm going to play something. I'm not done streaming, but I am going to stop the stream and restart it so that I can just upload this stream to that playlist so that we have the whole Senua thing as a complete, and then I'll just find something to mess around with. So I will return here in a couple minutes at the most. Find something to play, and yeah. This is Jacob, otherwise known as JayJax. This has been HellBlade: Senua's Sacrifice, an emotional roller coaster of a game. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you, YouTube, whenever you click on the next video, and I will see you, watchers on Twitch, here in a few minutes. Thanks.